Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cook veg biryani. I'm using all fresh veg today. There is another version that I make with frozen veg, but I'll show you that on another day. So let's start cooking. So these are the ingredients we will be using today. I've got some butter, sunflower cooking oil, cinnamon sticks and bay leaves, which I've rinsed already. Then I've got Jeera elat pods and some cloves. I've got some braising spice. I've got onions, chili, curry leaf and some thyme. I have diced the onions. This is one large onion and 2 large chilies. I've got 1 large green pepper that I've diced, but this is optional. Then I've got 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Then I've got all the spices that I've put together here. It is 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of egg yellow for some color. Then you could barely see it, but it's there. I've got a ground mix of coriander and jeera powder. And then I've got a kashmiri blend masala. There's 2 large tomatoes that I've diced. Salt for taste. Then I've got more food coloring. Then onto our fresh veg, I've got 3 potatoes that I've cut in quarters. I've got fresh green beans that I've cleaned up, 2 carrots that I've sliced, and pink tip fresh beans. All these have been cleaned and washed. Then I've got 1 cup of cooked lentils, 2 cups of rice. I'm using tastic rice today, which I've washed, and coriander. So let's start cooking. So to a large cast iron skillet I'm using today, because we're going to finish this off in our oven, but you can use whichever pot you prefer that's oven proof. I'm going to be adding the butter. It's just going to melt. I've got my heat on high. I'm going to be adding the sunflower cooking oil. Guys, I do apologize for my voice. I'm still getting over the flu. To this, I'm going to be adding the jeera, the cloves and the elat pods. These are necessary for flavor. I'm adding the bay leaf and the cinnamon stick, and our braising spice. You can make this on your own, but it's also available at the spice shops. Just gonna let this to heat up and then start cooking this. You can see it's now heating up. I'm going to be adding the onion, chili, curry leaf and thyme. Just going to give this a mix. And we're going to cook this until the onions is cooked. So the onions is now cooked, the butter's melted, everything is combined nicely. I wish you could smell the aromas in the kitchen today. To this I'm going to be adding the tomato paste and ginger and garlic. The tomatoes and our dry spice. I'm also going to be adding the peppers. Just going to give this a quick toss. As you can see, the colors are nice and vibrant. So at this point, I'm just going to cover the lid and let it cook for 5 minutes. We need the tomato to cook. So this is now cooked. I'm just going to add some lukewarm water to this. It's been cooking for 5 minutes. Just going to give this a mix. Going to add our lentils now. Flour veg. And the rice. Give this a mix. So I'm going to let this cook for 5 minutes and then we'll check in. So this has been cooking now for 5 minutes. At this stage I'm just going to be adding some salt, a little bit of food coloring. Just going to add a little bit of moisture, some lukewarm water, just so this can create steam and cook in its steam. I'm going to mix this all together. So I'm going to add half of the coriander, and I'm going to keep some for when it's out of the oven. So now I'm going to cover this with the lid. The cast iron lid seals in properly, but if you're cooking in a pot that does not seal properly, use foil over your lid, heavy duty foil. So I'm going to put this in the oven now on 180 degrees and let this cook for 60 minutes. So this has been cooking in the oven for 1 hour. It's all cooked nicely. Just mixing this. I'm just going to add a little bit of food coloring just to give some color. And some butter. Butter makes everything better. But you could skip this part. And just the rest of the coriander. So this is cooked now, it's ready to eat. My daughter will come from school and I hope she's going to enjoy this. So guys, thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Until our next one, take care and don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, bye.